In a Python, we have a function name is type. We can check the type of the variable value. The variable is value type is integer. Integer means numeric. This value is integer. You can specify some other value like emp name. So whenever you want to assign the letters value or the some characters value, you can specify into the single code or the double inverted code. So James Smith. Now I want to print them. So the value prints successfully. But now we want to know the type of the data. So type of the data is string. String means it is a letters value holding. James Smith. So we cannot perform the arithmetical work on the strings. So it is the type of the data. So firstly we have to understand. So the firstly if you want to analyze the data, the domain knowledge and the business knowledge should be there. Like if someone want to perform the data analysis work and related to the data in a finance area, so the finance knowledge should be there. What is assets, liability, income, expenses. So these are the things. Someone want to analyze the data in the healthcare. So basic knowledge of healthcare should be there. What is a temperature? What is a BP? Sugar? Minimum standard of the sugar? Minimum standard of the BP, blood pressures, something like that. Like what is the exact numbers of the BP is correct? Like when the BP is 80 to 120 is that correct or not? So these things should be clear. After that, we can analyze the data. So being a data scientist, so the domain knowledge and the business knowledge should be there. And after that, we can embed the engineering. We can embed the science behind the data, and we can easily analyze them. Now, so I have covered the two types of the variable. Next is Boolean, or we can say the discrete. Like status. So I'm saying status is a true. So true means one, false means zero. So when we want to print them, it's a true. What is a true? It is a numeric, it is a character based. What is the things? You can check with the help of type. So it is a bool. Bool means the data type is a boolean. It is a logical value. The logical value can be true and can be false. Yeah, numeric. But the true value not considered the numeric. It is the boolean. Boolean means it is true or false. And the employee code can be, we can say it is a numeric, and it is a string value. So we can perform the calculative work only the numeric value or the integer. In some cases, we need some scientifically performance a number, CMP number, like 4 plus 5j. Now I want to print this number. So value print successfully. What is this? First one number is a real and second is imaginary. Now we can print with the help of type CMP number. So this kind of the value become the complex. It is a complex number. Okay. So these are the four basic things. First is a numeric integer. Second one is a string. So like some alphabets values. If we assign some numeric value also, like address, I want to store the address 1B45 Delhi. So now the value is numeric also and the alphabet or a string also, but it will be considered as a string, not the numeric. You can check the value shows successfully, but what is the type of this particular variable?
Hmm.
It will be considered as a string. Yeah, any question?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we mentioned like CMP number like 4 plus 5J. So if instead of J, if we can we put any other character?
No.
So okay, so what is the specification of J? Can you please repeat?
Like you can specify here, like I become and 4. You can specify the I and you can give any number.
No, no, that's fine. But I'm asking like why basically what
So,
is the meaning of J here?
so
Like
the
you put right?
meaning of the J is a scientific method. Okay, let me tell you
Okay.
one thing. If I want to
Hmm.
specify here the A, so it will give the error because we are passing the characters. Why it
Yes.
accept the J? So I want to give you the exact when you paste any copy link, any image copy link and press Control Enter, you can see the image added successfully. It is the advantage of the Jupyter notebook. Like you can add some notes, some images as per your requirement. Okay, class. So these are the normal variables and the data type. Now the question is that someone asked me, can we assign employee code, comma 102, comma 105 into the single variable? And I want to press Control Enter. So it will be treated value something like that. But now it is not the integer. It become the tuple. And what is a tuple? What is a list? So now I want to discuss more. Now the topic is clear class. What is a integer and something like that. Now I want to discuss the data structure. Now you can press Alt Enter. When you press Alt Enter, so it will automatically come here. You can click on this one, mark down, click this one, and just paste the link and press Control Enter. So for example, you can see we have the Python data types. We already discussed what is a numeric. Inside the numeric, we have integer value, float values, and the complex number. So the float values are there. If I want to supply here the salary, so I want to print the salary. Salary print successfully. Now I want to check the type of salary. It considered as a float. So when we have the value into the decimal portion or in a points, it will be considered as a float. Okay, class. So now I have discussed numeric value, integer, complex number, float, and dictionary I will discuss also. So it is a type boolean I have discussed like true and false. Set I will discuss, and the sequence type I will discuss. Now this time what is a list, set, tuple, and dictionary? Anybody want to give the some suggestion what is a list? They already know.
Is it kind of an array?
Array. Good. So what is the difference between array and the list in Python? The array nature, can you please explain what is the nature of the array?
Arrays basically consist of a list of values
Very
to
good.
associated within a variable, which can be a reading by with their index place. Like
Very good. We
in
can
some
read
of
with the
the
index
cases,
number.
they yeah, some of them they start from zero. In some of the cases, we can read from one. It's depend on the variable has basically areas have used in multiple languages.
Yeah, good. So some candidate like know some name in some other programming language in market like C, C++, Java. So there are some difference as compared to Python. Python is a fully dynamic programming language. And what is a dynamic? If someone working with some other programming language, you can see you have to specify the type of the variable in the front of this one. Something like that. If you are working with C, so you have to specify integer. But in Python, you do not specify the type of the value. Whenever you supply the value to the particular variable, it will be understand it is an integer, it is a character or a string, it is a boolean and something more. And list is very flexible as compared to array. It is similar, just look like the array, but I will discuss later. The array, we can hold the collections of element as per the index number. Similar, we can perform into the list, but there are some drawback into the list. I will discuss one by one. Firstly, I want to discuss the advantage. So list is mutable. That means it can be changed. Traverse by index number order. You can pass only this one. The identification of the index is bracket. You can pass multiple value into the single element. You can see I hold the multiple value into the single. The the value can be in integer, can be in character, it depends on us. But it will be treated as a list. You can also print, don't take any name. I want to take std info. You can also print in Jupyter Notebook without the print function. So no need to print, but whenever you want to perform some other things to check the type, so it will print only the single message list, not print this one. So that is the reason when we want to print multiple result into the single cell, so you can use the print. So it is the functionality of this one. Okay class, so now I want to take a break, and those are taking the class, and remember one thing, it is a totally practical based, not just to listen the lecture, because if I'm giving the lecture, so I'm capable to type the code. So you will also be now type of the Python data types. So it is a list, and list it is a mutable. Mutable means it can be changed. We can traverse by index. So what is an index? Like someone, firstly I want to check it is a list, it is confirmed. So I want to print only the James. So std info. So all values stored into the index number 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So index number is 0, show 101. Index number 1, it will show the James. Now someone suddenly asks me, can we print James, Delhi, and this one, only the three element? We can say yes. We can say we can print with the help of slicing. So print info. We can start from 0, we can start from 1. I can start from 0. Colon represent the range. Till to 3. It will exclude the last one value. It will run from 0, 1, 2. you can see some numeric values are there. And similar, if you want to print all the value but starting from James. So class, whenever you get a problem, so you can ask me. So if you give any, no starting, no ending, so it will automatically print all number starting to end, colon colon. And if you want to print like 0 colon, no pass end of the value, so it will print all the value. Now if someone want to print only the start ending value, colon 3 or colon 2, so it will print starting 0 to 2. Okay class, it is a list slicing. It is a list slicing. We have also some built-in functions for the list. Someone want to change the 101, easily change. Sir, I want to change the value from the index number. Now I want to print them. You can see now the value change. So you can all change because list is flexible, mutable, traverse by index and order. So now can we print all the value into the reverse manner? Yes. Colon colon minus 1. Minus 1 used to print all the value into the reverse manner. You can see the value printed into the reverse manner. So there is no need to execute the loop similar in some other language. So that is the reason Python is very, very flexible. How many students learn some other programming language? Those are taking in my class, something C, C++, etc. Anybody else already know the any programming language? No. Okay. Okay. So that is the reason I am clearing your all doubts from the beginning. So I give more time to clear your doubts. But one promise you have to done with me you have to done all these things practically when I complete the class and from starting my next class. So practice more. Try to type the code and see the output. Don't only just watch them, because whenever you learn only the learn, the technology will you will catch the technology when you will do some more practical, and it's my responsibility to give the all practical work. Okay. Good. Now the question is that can we add some values in existing list? Obviously, like some other things I have created std info. So it's std info.
Sachin,
Yeah.
hello,
Hello. Yes.
hello. Yeah, Sachin, actually, we lost you in between. Yeah, we lost you in between. Your voice is breaking. If anybody else is having any issue, like I was not able to hear Sachin in between.
My voice is interruptible.
I'm not able to hear you in between. Like, your voice is breaking.
Some kind of glitch happen.
Yeah, no, but now I think like
Okay. Sometime my voice is breaking.
It's like unclear, like do you know, like the glitch, like the robot thing. It comes like that kind of thing, so we can't understand what you say.
Can you please repeat the last
Okay.
sentence? I'm sure. Yeah.
So I have printed the list into the reverse manner. So whenever you want to print the all list values into the reverse manner, so you can supply last of the value minus 1. Minus 1 used to print all value into the reverse. So that is the reason
Hmm.
below of the code, the value printed into the reverse. And someone asked me, can we print 101 Delhi, skip all value one by one? Yeah, definitely we can also print. How? Info, and we can specify colon colon starting to end and 2. It is a positive number. We can supply here 2, 3, 4. So it will jumping 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6. You can see it printed 101 Delhi and this one. So it is the advantage of the Python. You can print some values, some slicing values without any need of the loop. I hope these things is clear perfectly. Now the question is that can we add, delete some values into the list? Obviously. So I'm supplying here some value. Now, values are successfully displayed. I want to add. So we have append functions. I can add any value. Data science. And after that, I want to print these values. Just press Control Enter. So append basically used to add any item, any value at the last of the list. Now, if I want to add some value in some other location, and after that I want to print. With the help of insert function, you can give any index number. The index number is 2. So I mention the position, add Python index number to 0, 1, 2. So it is the index number. Got it? Now, if I want to delete some value from the list, so again std info, we have a function. Function name is pop. Pop will automatically delete the value from the last. Now, I want to print the std info. You can see the data science value deleted successfully. Now, if I want to delete some more, the insertion part, deletion part, to remove some values, some adding parts are there. So the list is very flexible. We can also perform some mathematical functions on the list. Like I have a salary or like I have a marks. 80, 60, something like that. I want to print total marks. So with the help of some function, we can easily calculate the total marks. So the sum is a built-in functions in Python, which is used to calculate any work. Now the term is tuple. Anybody want to explain what is a tuple? What is a tuple in Python? Anybody want to give the answer? Tuple. What is a tuple? Because I have discussed the list. It is a list. Now I want to discuss the tuple. Okay, let me tell you. Tuple is immutable. It is not flexible, look like as a list. It cannot be changed. It is fast compared to list. So as comparison to the list, tuple is fast.
So means it's a kind of a static list.
Yeah. So
Con-
tuple has some less function also as compared to list. So whenever you perform some data manipulation work, so the list is much better. When you want to assign the value in the only the first time, after that there you do not want to change any modifications. So in this situation you can apply the tuple. Let's see the example. Like similar, we have a value std info and the tuple identification is parenthesis. So the tuple identify with the help of parenthesis. I supply here 102 and James. Something like that. I want to print first. Value print successfully. Now I want to check it is tuple or it is list. So it is tuple. Now I want to change some value into the tuple. It can be possible or not. It is not possible, but we can try. I want to change the value index number 0 to 105. Press Ctrl Enter. It will give the error. The object does not support item assignment. We cannot further assign the value once the value declare. We cannot update. So we cannot perform this one. So tuple don't support the item assignment. Okay. So we cannot change any value after the assignment. Internally it is fast. Now after I want to discuss what is the set. We
So
cannot.
reading the value, sorry, Sachin. So the reading value from tuple is same like how we are doing in the list. Suppose I want to read California, so I just want to pass std info and then index value as
Yeah,
three. Sorry, two. Okay.
to traverse the value behalf of the index number it is possible. we can print. Index number traversing is possible and the slicing is also possible.
Okay, so but we cannot change the value.
Yeah.
Just this is fixed concept. Okay.
So it's similar to the list, but list is flexible and tuple is not flexible. And list have sound functions for the data manipulation work. Otherwise, tuple is not. It is perform one-time declaration function. Now, this time, what is a set? Set show only unique values. Something like that. We have a data. The identification of the set, the curly braces, and it is unordered. Unordered means there is no sorted pattern. The value can be shuffled. Now I am supplying here some value 101, 102, 103, again 103, 104, 105. So there are some duplicates values are there. We can print the value. You can see only the unique values are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to check it is a set. Can we perform some slicing? So the slicing and all the data manipulation task is not possible. For example, if I am declaring some data, employee data into the list. So we have data, some duplicate data. If I just want to print you can see inside the list, lists show all the values, including with the duplicates. Now, you want to show only the unique value. So we have an option. We can specify the set. Set is a function, inbuilt functions, which is used to typecast the data into the set. So I typecast the data, this employee data, into the set. You can take some different name. Then you can print this one. So the set will show only the unique value. Okay, class, got it? But I'm saying what is a list? List, tuple, and set. You can see we have the James, Ram, Bob, but suddenly in our first location it's print the Ram, then Bob, then James. So that is the reason it is unordered. It is not ordered. Any more question, class? Now I want to discuss one more topic also, dictionary. Dictionary store values into pairs and it is unordered also. Pair. What is pair? Key value. Kalan, Prem, Rahil, Srishay, Vijay, Vikas, Arora. Are you getting my point? Any problem? Any doubts?
No, sir. I'm just going one to
Yeah,
one with you.
good so far.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. So now, dictionary. It is also the part of the data structure. Actually, I am just talking about all these things. Python data type, numeric, integer, complex, dictionary, plot, boolean, set, string, list, tuple. Now the last topic is dictionary. Set I have discussed, tuple, list, all the data types I have discussed. Now I want to discuss what is a dictionary. For example, I want to store the employee information behalf of the employee code. So it is a key 101. You can take any value colon and you can specify 101 James comma. It is a single pair 102 second pair. Third pair. Key should be unique. You can check the type, it is dictionary or something, something like that. So it is a dictionary. If you want to print all the key and all the values separately, so we can print So now all the keys are printed. Now if you want to print all the values are printed. When you want to store the data into the pairs, on this situation, the dictionary is much better as compared to some other data types. You can also fetch value as per the given key. So class